Okay, in this video what we're going to do is look at how to make the alien ship actually explode. So after you've shot the alien ship a few times, you can see it starts to pixelate and then ends up being just a square, okay? And we probably don't want that. So what we're going to do is first of all add in some new costumes to the alien ship. So I'm on the alien ship here, as you can see, and I'm just going to add some new ones. So I've just gone into that. So here, and upload a costume and pick the first one. So I've got all of these. Explode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 6. So I'll do the first one, then I'm just going to keep on adding new ones. Upload costume, second one, third one, fourth, fifth, and sixth. And the sixth one, that's it. Right, so I've got all of these costumes. So what's going to happen is it's going to look as if it explodes. So it goes through this animation of sorts. Okay, so in the code, I need to affect this with the code. So I'm going to just put that one further down, and it's really this one we're going to look at because this is where I've got if touching laser that something happens. So what we'll do is we're going to first of all make sure that our costume on looks, I'm going to say costume is set to costume 1, alien ship. Right, and I'll just put that in here. And then on this section, I'm going to change this to an if-elif, right? So here I've got if, and I'm going to take this laser bit, if touching laser 1, and put that into here. And then I'm going to put my if statement underneath. Right, now what we're going to do is say, well, if touching the laser, that we pixelate it. Now I'm going to change the pixelation down to 5 because I don't want it to pixelate that much. And then we need to add this new thing called a variable. So variables, go to one here. I've already got one, so I'll just delete this one. With variables, what you do is contain something like some text or a number. So we're going to make a variable with a whole number. So I'm just going to call it alien ship 01. And what this is going to do is act as a sort of counter. Now I'm going to do this and say that I only want it for this sprite only because I don't want it to be used elsewhere with any other part of the program. So there it is, this variable. Now usually it appears up here. And you can see it's set to 0. So I'm just going to take that tick box off because I don't want it to appear on my actual program. And I'm going to just grab an instance of it. So this is going to equal to something. So what we're going to do is set this to equal to 0. So here I've got set equal to 0, and I can just put it onto this algorithm here. So this is the initialization. So set alien ship 1 to 0. And then we're going to say, well, if it's equal to like 8 or 10 or something like that, then we're going to change the costume to be from the ship to an explosion instead. So to do that, what we'll do is use a operator, and the operator will be, well, we'll either do equal to or greater than. I'm going to use greater than because sometimes I find that equal to may accidentally go past the equal to. So imagine alien ship is on 8 and you want to say if it is equal to 8, well, sometimes alien ship ends up being 9 and not equal to. So if it's greater than 8, it's basically going to change from pixelating to a different costume. Now, how many costumes have we got? Well, we've got 7 in total, because I can see I've got 7, but it's 6 that I want it to rotate through, these 6. So what I will do is just do a repeat. Here I've got repeat 10, just change that to 6, and in looks I can say next costume there and slip that into the if statement. And then after that's finished doing those 6, I want to hide my alien ship. Now I'm putting that just down at the bottom underneath this. So make sure you get the order of this correct. And now we can just test it. So start the game. And if I start shooting the ship, it's almost like a real game now. Damaged it a bit. Oh, it's not quite doing it. So what's the problem with it? Let's just have a look here. Right, I haven't added anything to check this yet, so I'm not changing this from setting it. So down in variables, I've got change alienship by 1. So I can take that one and just put it into the pixelate section. So if touching laser,